1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. Experimenting with a double mic, seeing how things work out with this one here. Let's turn this one up this way like that. Check 1, check 2. I'm assuming that y'all can hear me. Alright. Let's go and use the mic for this one so that we can go and get some clear sound as well. I'll put you up here too. So let's get it on YouTube, Facebook. Launch. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Facebook. Gotta go off. Alright, I forgot to change the date on the Facebook piece, so we can't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. Nah, we don't. So we try not to. So I have to go on and change the date on the Facebook piece. It's 5/6. 5/6/19 Umoja. I'm just gonna update it real quick. Umoja. Boom. Update. Now we go back live on YouTube, Facebook, all those other services. Daily Toast is up. I don't know how I forgot to do that this morning. Alright, family. So now we running behind. We're a little bit late. Yep. Believe it or not, we're a little bit late. So let's go and do our toast and get everybody started off with the day. Everybody's listening on Spreaker. If you could let me know how the sound is coming through, I want to know if it's clear or whatever. But first off, I need to let y'all know you are now joining us where your hustle builds muscle. You have joined the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simba production. Of course, this is Daily Toast. Strive to blow up your old paradigm. Take your breath. Man, good God Almighty. It's one of those days. Just drink up with me real quick. Everything that messed up on me. Shouts out to brother Kwame. I'm gonna drink up real quick and we're gonna get straight into the toast. I guess I turn the music back on. Is the sound out there? If you're listening in on Spreaker, it looks as if the sound is good. If you're out there on Facebook, let me know how the sound is, or YouTube or whatever, because I got some new mics that I'm experimenting with, and I got some more coming. Cause y'all know we got this new camera coming. Well, not a new camera, but a new mount. I understand that it has entered the American continent from China. Didn't know the shit was coming from China, but hey, everything made in China. But also I got a mic for other people that's on Gye-Nyame journey, so that we could go on and have some clarity of sound. All right, so here we go. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to go back and listen to this one. So first, family, we lift up our glass. We salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We raise our glass and we salute and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our list of ancestors. Let's do it. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, George and William Walter, Christopher Anna Gasson, Aunt Nina, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman L, Normal X, Sapet Ma'at Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bropro Ector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxter Brothers, Miss Ada Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Just, Katie Just, Derek Grinderman, Virginia Rogers, Roman James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Rand Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Agosto Sue, Sheila Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Trail Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorito Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. Wood Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Ward, James Farmer, Mae Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Anna Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Adam Tom Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thomas Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank and Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vinnie Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Gideon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanavay, Wilson Hadley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Neilon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Suanne Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Ward I, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Junko Shea, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Al Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim O'Brien, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McCates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Had Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erliston Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Lauren Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker, Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Burnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ryan McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. And on to the next book. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac, Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beal, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denisa Gore, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Isin, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, and Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, and Teresa Sambo. I gotta get that right. I'm gonna get it right. Trust me. Alright, so we lift up our glass to all of our ancestors and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the present moment. Right now, we are on Umoja. Activate those reticular formations. Seek out unity on your job, in your community, in your school, or wherever. Seek it out. Truth is the demonic principle today. Violet is the color. I got the right color on again. Uh-oh. Mentalism is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwojo. Female name is Ajua. We lift up our glass, we salute this present moment, and we say Ashe. From here we move to our future, our children, our children's children, on to infinity, and we say Ashe. We toast them in advance, right? From there, family, we move to all of our relations, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we go and we lift up, and that's that selfish toast. What is it that you need in this moment? Ashe. And last but not least, I toast the most marvelous, magnificent, uplifting, inspiring individual in the world. You know what it is? That's you. I lift up my glass to you, and I say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, family. Peace out. No major announcements. Just once again reminding you that we got the Malcolm X Festival coming up May 25th. From 12 to 8 p.m. over at the Millennium Community School. Come on out and join us. It's not too late for you to donate to the cause. You know what I'm saying? And we got things coming along. So, hey, and let me know how it sounds. Somebody, leave a comment up. Let me know how it sounds. If you're listening on Spreaker, let me know. If you're listening on Facebook or any of the other platforms, let me know. But, yo, I'm out. Shouts out to Quasi Low and Neff82. Got it right. Neff82. I wonder. Well, Quasi did it by himself yesterday, but I just send the shots out, just letting people know that we are media. We, we putting out more than one show. Shouts out to Lady J and her show this week. In the coming week. Alright, cool. Sounds good on Facebook. Thank you, Brother Kwame. I am out. Y'all have a great day.